What if I told you the Dodgers just made a move so shocking that even their own fans can't believe it? What if 9 World Series champions players who once carried the glory of L.A. were suddenly cut overnight? Why now? What went wrong? And could this bold decision actually set the stage for the next Dodgers dynasty? Because something massive just happened behind the scenes, and it's not just another roster change. This could reshape everything we thought we knew about the team's future. Are the Dodgers making a mistake, or are they 3 steps ahead of everyone else? To some fans, this is betrayal. To others, it's genius. The Dodgers just made one of the coldest, boldest roster decisions in baseball, cutting 9 World Series champions in a single swoop. It's the kind of move that divides a fan base, heartbreak for some, hope for others. One side says, they gave us everything, how could you? The other side replies, it's time to move on. Love it or hate it, the Dodgers aren't looking backward anymore. They're looking straight toward the future, and that's exactly what's making the baseball world lose its mind right now. Something unbelievable just went down in Los Angeles. The Dodgers made a move that nobody saw coming, a roster shakeup that has fans, players, and insiders all asking the same question, why now? 9 championship heroes, gone in an instant. Whispers from inside the clubhouse hint at deeper motives, power plays, new strategies, maybe even hidden conflicts. But one thing's certain, this isn't just another off-season adjustment. It's a turning point. A moment that could define the Dodgers' future for years to come. Stay tuned, because once you hear the full story, you'll never see it the same way again. Hey everyone, before we jump in, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to Los Angeles Dodgers Club, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss any updates about the boys in blue. Because what just happened is unbelievable. The Dodgers have dropped an absolute bombshell that's shaking the entire baseball world, and fans everywhere are stunned. 9 players who once helped bring a World Series title to L.A. Real Dodgers legends have been cut from the roster in one of the boldest, most shocking moves we've seen in years. What led to this? What does it mean for the Dodgers' future? And why are insiders calling this one of the gutsiest decisions the franchise has made in decades? Let's talk about it. This moment feels like déjà vu, a reminder of just how unpredictable baseball can be. One day, you're celebrating a championship in Dodger blue. The next, you're told to pack your bags. It's emotional, it's raw, and for fans, it's personal. These weren't just any players, they were champions who helped bring glory back to Los Angeles after years of heartbreak. When the news broke, social media went wild. Fans were in disbelief. One comment read, "How could they do this? These guys gave us everything." But not everyone was upset. Some fans actually supported the move, calling it a sign that the Dodgers are evolving. The message from management was clear: this isn't about holding on to the past. It's about building the next dynasty. Sources inside the team say this move is part of a bigger plan, a deep roster reshuffle that's been in the works for months. The Dodgers front office, led by Andrew Friedman, wants a younger, faster, more flexible roster. And cutting 9 players, all with championship rings, is just the first step in that transformation. Among those released are several veterans who once defined Dodger dominance: pitchers, infielders, even a few postseason heroes. Teammates were shocked. Some players reportedly found out just hours before the announcement went public. Imagine that: one moment you're a champion, the next you're off the team. What makes it even crazier is the timing. The Dodgers are coming off one of their most promising off-seasons ever, locking in stars like Mookie Betts, Shohei Ohtani, and Freddie Freeman. Their mission is clear: go all in for another title. But to do that, they needed to make room, and that meant saying goodbye to some familiar faces. One veteran told a local reporter, "Baseball's a business, but this one hurts. I thought I'd retire a Dodger." That hits hard. Fans felt the same way, flooding social media with old photos and emotional messages from the 2020 championship season, the year everything finally came together. But the Dodgers aren't acting on emotion here. If you look at how this organization operates, you'll see a pattern. Every few years they reset. Not because they have to, but because they refuse to get comfortable. The Dodgers don't settle for being good, they aim to stay the best. And that means making tough calls like this one. Rumor has it that several of the released players were struggling with form, fitness, or just didn't fit the team's new vision. Some were already on the edge of the roster last season, barely getting playing time. Others were great clubhouse leaders, but their production on the field had dipped. Fans argue that leadership can't be measured in stats, and they're right, but the Dodgers are thinking long-term. There's also a financial side to it. With Ohtani, Betts, and Freeman on massive contracts, trimming the roster saves millions. Those savings could go toward pitching upgrades or big trade deadline moves. But let's be honest, this wasn't just about money. It's about making a statement. The Dodgers are saying to the rest of the league, we're not here to play it safe. We're here to dominate. This isn't about nostalgia, it's about the future. Manager Dave Roberts summed it up perfectly. He said, these guys will always be part of our history. What they gave this team can't be replaced. But we're entering a new chapter, and that requires new energy. That phrase, new energy, really says it all. Roberts isn't just managing a team anymore, he's guiding a cultural shift. Behind the scenes, the Dodgers have been developing an incredible group of young talent. Cutting those veterans opens doors for the next generation, hungry, athletic prospects ready to prove themselves. Insiders are already buzzing about a few standouts: a left-handed pitcher with electric stuff, a versatile infielder with big power potential, and a rookie outfielder who's been compared to a young Mookie Betts. Fans might not know them yet, but soon they will. That's the Dodgers formula: constant evolution, constant competition. Still, this move hits the heart. For fans who lived through the 2020 title run, it feels like losing part of the family. Every player from that team symbolized resilience. They won it all in the middle of a pandemic, after decades of waiting. Letting go of those names feels like closing a beautiful chapter. But maybe that's how dynasties survive, by always moving forward. The Yankees did it. The Patriots did it. And now, the Dodgers are doing it too. It's never easy, but that's how greatness lasts. Some analysts are already calling this the start of a new Dodgers era. A new core built around Betts, Ohtani, and Freeman, with young blood ready to rise. It's not about reliving old glory, it's about chasing even bigger ones. Other teams around the league are watching closely. Some say this is a power move, a signal that L.A. means business. The Dodgers are setting the tone for what dominance looks like in modern baseball. Still, the big questions remain. Will this new lineup gel in time for another playoff run? Can the young guns handle the pressure of replacing champions? And how will fans react when the season starts and those familiar faces are gone? Right now, Dodgers Nation is buzzing. Some fans are heartbroken. Others are fired up. But one thing's for sure, everyone's paying attention. Because when the Dodgers make a move this bold, it's never random. There's always a plan. And honestly, you've got to respect the courage. Cutting 9 World Series champions isn't easy for anyone, not for the front office, not for the locker room, and not for the fans. But that's what separates great teams from legendary ones. The Dodgers aren't clinging to the past. They're writing a new chapter right in front of us. Picture this: a year from now, new stars breaking out, Ohtani crushing it, Betts leading with passion, Freeman anchoring the lineup, and maybe those painful cuts will make perfect sense when the Dodgers are back lifting another World Series trophy. Every dynasty needs to evolve. Every legend reinvents itself. And that's exactly what's happening here. The Dodgers' legacy isn't defined by who they let go, it's defined by what comes next. So while the headlines scream Dodgers cut 9 champions, the real story is this: the Dodgers are reloading for another era of dominance. And if history has taught us anything, it's never to count them out. Because the Dodgers aren't just a baseball team, they're a legacy, a standard, a story that's still being written. And as long as they keep playing bold, fearless baseball, that story's only going to get better. So Dodgers fans, buckle up. The ride's just getting started. Big names might be gone, but even bigger moments are coming. Before you go, make sure you've hit that like button, subscribe to Los Angeles Dodgers Club, and turn on notifications because this season might just be one of the wildest, most exciting rides in Dodgers history. From shocking roster changes to breakout stars, we'll be here for every twist and turn. Stay tuned, stay fired up, and as always, go Dodgers! The future just got a whole lot brighter.